So hello guys, what's up? How are you all? I hope you all are fine and doing something great in your life. So this video is very important for you all as you know that. So so today's topic about if you don't have a interest in books and study, then listen that. I hope I'll just give you some instance and add on something in your life. So let's get started. First of all, if you don't want to study more and if you don't your mind is not being studied more, so you have to look at back of your something like you have a property and you have something great for your base, so that's why your mind is not going for your study and you're thinking like study is a boring thing right now for you. So if you're thinking like that in this way, so that is the reason something you have achievement, something you have, that's why you are thinking in this way. So you have to think about that. How can you compete with other people? How can you able to do the certain things in your life when you don't have anything? How can you compete when you don't want to study? Because of you have only a certain thing, like you have only a study of yourself, like you don't have any option B, you don't have any plan B, like you don't, your mommy papa have don't have any amounts to give you, go and just open your business. So you don't have anything, you don't have any options, so you have to do that. And you have to understand that if you're not study right now, then you're not able to bring up your child. How can you do that, bro? You don't exist in your life because of money. Money is so important in this day, and you can't move without money in this generation. And you just need a lot of money, not a single amount of money. You have you need a penny of plenty of money, so you have to focus on that. If you're not earning money, you're not able to do anything in this world, and you are not appreciated, you're not respected. Without money, without money you are nothing. You have a lot of knowledges, you have a lot of things you have, and just you're be smart in the you're the smartest person in this world, but one thing is you don't have, you're nothing more. So you have to understand that if you don't have money, you are nothing. And how can you able to get more money? How can you do that? How can you earn money? Because go and just look at the things in outer area, how a person doing something very laborious things in his life and in his daily days. It is a very tough competition in these days. Without a knowledge, you can't get a single penny. So, and without a study, you can't get a knowledge. So here, the all about the things is totally depend on knowledges and study. If you are not doing study right now, you are just missing the biggest thing in this world, and you are just totally wasting your time on the other thing which is not necessary, which is not adding value on your life. So you have to understand that. And if you don't understand right now, your time will become, and you understood that what I'm right now talking about. You would understood what I'm talking right now. So if you don't want any type of disturbance in your life, if you will not be a disturbed person in your life and always run after for money in your whole life, then you have to study right now. Because you are listening this video, it means I understood you don't have plan B, like you don't have a punji, you don't have any interest amount of from your parents, and you don't have anything. So how can you exist in this life? How can you compete with other person? How can you deal with the other persons? So you have only one way, which is your study. And if you're not focusing on that, really, it's really, I'm saying right now, you're nothing in the initial days. So you have to study more. You have to do a more hard work in this generation, in this competitive environment, because all about here is a competition. If you're not studying right now, the other person is doing his hard work and he will beat you. So you have to pay head here, and you need to know that in this generation all about a competition. And if you're not doing hard work right now, you are lag behind in this competition, you are living behind in this competition. So here all the thing is depend on the certain thing, only one thing, not certain thing, only one thing versus a competition. And you're not able to recognize yourself, you're not able to do the anything without study, without knowledge. And you have to beat any person, you have to be unbeatable. That's when you are able to do that, and you are be sufficient for yourself. So this is all about your hard work, this is all about your struggle, this is all about your perseverance. If you're not careful about that, you are not able to do anything in this world, and you are just unrecognizable person. So you don't need to waste your time. Okay, lots of people say that my father is was that, my father was this. So see your father, like your father is in Bihar. There's a lot of person told me like his father was doing that type of thing. He have a lot of pehchans. So now I wanna tell him what happened when your father were involved in that type of things. So why he's struggling right now? That is not mean to grow. The thing is only here is study. If you're not studying, you don't know what's your value. You don't know what's your importance in his life, in your life. So if you really wanna know about yourself, if you really wanna know about your existence, your knowledge, your recognizable things, so you have to study more as much as you can, because this time is really sufficient for yourself. And if not doing that type of thing, you are you're nothing. Just remember that you are nothing. Without study you are nothing. So you have to focus on that. You have to just do as much as you can. And if your mind is saying like that, you don't wanna do study more, you are before anything else. So your mind is like going in a wrong direction, because you are not sufficient. And if you not wanna do study more, just look at your parents, how suffer he for you, how suffer he's doing, how he struggle, how he is struggling right now. Why? I'm telling you why. What's the reason? Because of only the reason is you are the person, that's why he's struggling so hard. Let's talk your parents. uh, let's If you have any free time for your parents, let's talk about anything else. Let's talk about that. uh, what you do, my question is that with all the parents, you have to ask what you do when you not wanna do your job. Okay, just I'm giving you an example. Like right now your father not wanna do a job for a day. So why he is going, what he do, he not go to the job, and he forced himself to go, or he forced himself to go there. All 90% of the parents select choose B. He don't want to go there, but unfortunately he forced himself to go there. He don't want to do that. So that is the most, and that is the biggest reason, That is the biggest reason for you to study more and do hard work as you can, because you have a ability, you have the choice, you have the opportunity to just change your life, your whole life. You change your generations. That's the ability you have, and you have to stand on it. If you are not doing that, not only you are um, going on the dangerous situation, you also get together with your parents and your upcoming generations. So you are going with your parents and upcoming generation. So that is the most understandable thing for you. You have to understand that if you're not studying more, you're going in the depth of danger situation, like it is a disease for everyone who is just not study, who is not educated. So you have to understand that. So that's it, and I hope you will understand what I'm talking about. So my certain things is like that. You have to study more and more as you can, because all things depend on you, your generation, your future, your parents, all the things. So you have to understand that. And if you're not doing that, so unfortunately you can't be existed in this life. You're just for a bear bakri, you're just an animal. Okay, so understand that. And if you are coming here, then you have a, some type of maksad, means you have a, some type of thing for why. Just ask yourself why are you coming here. That is the biggest reason for you. You are only for the bheer, or you are doing something great in this life, in the single life. So okay, so I hope you'll understand what I'm talking here right now. So that's it for today. See you in the next video, and if I'm doing something wrong, correct me in the comment section, and just learn with together. So see you in the next video. Take care of yourself, your family also. So bye.